With profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 4 of 4.
Etc.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
हमारे कार्यक्रम पेश किए जाते कई भाषाओं में कृपया देखें suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Why does the vegan diet help in sowing seeds of peace in the Middle East, you ask? Yes, it's simple. It's just the law of like attracts like. If we save lives, we will have life. Yes. The way a vegan diet can help is because it is the most peaceful action on earth that we can choose. By becoming vegan, the people in the Middle East are putting the power of their actions into their prayer for peace. And God will do the rest.
Please stay with us to enjoy this illuminating Congress.
Vegan side effect: feeling the power to move mountains.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's program will be presented in English and Indonesian with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, Thai, and Ukrainian or Uranian. Selamat datang, pemirsa yang penuh kasih. Saya Bagas Koro, orang Indonesia yang ramah, menghargai dedikasi dan perhatian yang Anda tunjukkan kepada orang lain. Semoga Allah menyadarkan seluruh umat manusia tentang bagaimana kita dapat memiliki dunia yang damai dan bebas pandemi dengan setiap orang menunjukkan cinta kasih dengan menjadi vegan. Terdiri dari sekitar 17.500 pulau, 900 diantaranya berpenghuni. Republik Indonesia adalah salah satu negara kepulauan terluas di dunia. Berbatasan dengan pulau-pulau ini terdapat lebih dari 80.000 km garis pantai, dikelilingi oleh lautan tropis yang hangat. Taman nasional seperti Raja Ampat, di mana 75% dari varietas karang dunia dapat ditemukan yang menawarkan sekilas keajaiban kehidupan laut. Sementara di Tanjung Puting, Kalimantan, orang-orang dapat menyaksikan insan orangutan yang cantik di alam liar. Dengan jumlah pulau yang sangat banyak, tidak mengherankan jika Indonesia memiliki lebih dari 300 suku bangsa yang masing-masing memiliki keunikan dan keindahan budayanya masing-masing. Di Pulau Sulawesi, masyarakat Tanah Toraja mempertahankan cara hidup tradisional mereka termasuk tinggal di rumah-rumah berbentuk perahu. Candi Borobudur umat Buddha abad ke-8 yang luas dapat ditemukan di Pulau Jawa. Sementara Candi Prambanan yang terletak di dekatnya dilengkapi 240 tempat pemujaan yang didedikasikan untuk dewa-dewa Hindu. Indonesia adalah pemenang penghargaan kepemimpinan dunia cemerlang untuk welas asih serta penghargaan kepemimpinan dunia cemerlang untuk perlindungan dan pemerintahan yang baik. Ini benar-benar sebuah bangsa dengan kekayaan alam dan budayanya yang bisa disandingkan dengan kebaikan dan kepedulian mendalam dari rakyatnya. Pada bulan Desember 2010, Kongres Vegetarian Timur Tengah pertama diadakan di Pusat Pameran Internasional Dubai dengan masyarakat umum diundang untuk terlibat dalam sebuah eksplorasi interaktif gaya hidup nabati diselenggarakan oleh kelompok Vegetarian Timur Tengah MEVEG didukung oleh Pameran Produk Alami dan Organik Timur Tengah 2010. Dan disahkan oleh Otoritas Kesehatan Dubai, Uni Emirat Arab. Acara tersebut mengadakan 2 hari seminar, lokakarya, dan siaran video jarak jauh dengan para ahli dari seluruh dunia. Dilengkapi dengan masakan vegetarian yang meremajakan tubuh. Selain itu, Mahaguru Qinghai Vegan secara khusus diundang untuk berbicara melalui tautan video langsung tentang menjadi vegan, sebuah pilihan makanan berkelanjutan yang ramah lingkungan, diikuti dengan sesi tanya jawab dengan para hadirin dan peluncuran buku laris internasional edisi bahasa Arab berjudul Burung-burung dalam hidupku yang sudah terjual habis sebelum peluncuran. Burung-burung dalam hidupku dicetak oleh United Printing dan Publishing, anak perusahaan dari perusahaan media Abu Dhabi, ADMC, dimiliki oleh pemerintah Abu Dhabi.
MEVEG, go green to save the planet. Yo!
Kami sekarang mengundang Anda bergabung dengan kami di bagian 41 dari konferensi berjudul Kongres Vegetarian Timur Tengah MEVEG pertama yang diadakan di kota Dubai di Uni Emirat Arab pada tanggal 7 Desember 2010 dengan Mahaguru Qinghai Vegan tentang bagaimana kita bisa selamatkan planet dan diri kita dengan menjadi vegan.
Người như là dấu chia bay vút trong miền, ta như là sương khuya tan vào đêm quên.
Supreme Master Qinghai, there are certain questions as I shared with you earlier. So
Welcome.
The first question will be asked by Harvey Ellis. Harvey
Yes.
Ellis is a senior executive in the IT field, the speaker coordinator for our MEVEG Congress, and a supporter of vegetarian and organic living. So Harvey, you
Yes.
can ask your question now.
Thank you, Supreme Master.
Thank you
I'd
and
like
welcome.
to know, in terms of the future of the Middle East, in terms of the environmental impacts in the region, at least the future of the Middle East, how does it compare to the rest of the world in terms of the environmental impact that you see?
As I said to you, the United Arab Emirates is one of the most vulnerable regions to climate change. I just hope it will improve through our more compassionate, Allah-pleasing lifestyle. Okay, I thank you for your concern, and it's very nice to see you, first of all. I cannot really compare so detailedly, but I can only tell you that there will be dangerous impacts if people don't change, if we don't change as a whole humanity. Not only the United Arab Emirates, but the whole world has to change to the more sustainable diet, not to talk about compassionate diet. As the scientists have told us, and as you mentioned, we are already seeing the impacts worldwide. Even as we speak, the whole Middle East region is suffering from unusual extreme hot weather and drought, even a worst ever forest fire in Israel. For example, heat waves, dust storms, and flash floods have been occurring with increased intensity and damage. I am sure you are already aware that the Middle East contains 13 of the 19 driest countries on the globe. Now, you see, the water available per person in the past 50 years has become 52% less. Meaning in the past 50 years ago, for example, if they have 100 liters per day, now they have only 48 liters per person. 48, yeah, that is 52% less. Now, it's getting worse and worse. In just 5 years ahead, one Arab person will have to survive on less than 1/10 the amount of water available to an average person in the world in comparison. Mr. Ellis, see? Leaders across the region are worried about how they will provide adequate water. I think you all know this. The water is less and less now. Christians, Muslims, and Jews in the Holy Land are praying for rain. And the Jordanian government is even pleading to the people to hold prayers for rain after 5 years of unusually dry conditions. The desert is spreading relentlessly in northern Africa. Massive sandstorms in Iraq have become much more frequent, more severe. Ancient irrigation systems in Syria have collapsed. There are Egyptian farmers so desperate for water, they dangerously use untreated sewage liquid to try to irrigate their crops. And in the Persian Gulf, groundwater sources don't have time to replenish and are being infiltrated by salty water from the rising seas, not just one. The Arab world's legendary Jordan River, the Dead Sea, and the Nile River are shrinking so fast, shrinking. One visitor to the Dead Sea noted that it now requires half an hour to walk to the beach to reach the water shoreline, which was just a few steps from what used to be the seaside hotels before. The hotels there used to have water at their feet, at their gates. And now you have to walk half an hour in order to reach the water shoreline. My goodness. Food production is also going down, drastically in some locations. The fertile crescents that fed all the farmed civilizations in Iraq till now is a permanent cracked desert already. 500,000 climate refugees are on the move in Syria. These are people like a farmer named Ahmed Abdullah. Real example, real people. He used to provide for his wife and 12 children from his farm of 400-acre field of golden wheat. And now he lives with them in a tent. Imagine. As he has no job, no money, and no support from anyone at all. He not only has no money, but he lost his dignity as the breadwinner of the house, as the provider for the family. Imagine how he feels. Imagine how we feel if we were Ahmed Abdullah, the poor farmer who lost everything because of climate change. Overnight, who knows? We could be the Ahmed's family neighbor if the whole world's population does not change in time to save us. So, first we must stop the urgent climate change by adapting the vegan lifestyle and fast before the despair and tragedy get even more out of control. Second, we can also do a lot to help to ease the food and water shortages in the Arab world. For example, we can choose the best farming or irrigation methods that are water saving. This could maximize efficient use of the precious resource. Since 85% of all the fresh water in the Arab region is currently used for agriculture, mainly for livestock raising. It could even free up all this water for more sustainable uses instead if we stop the livestock raising. So halting livestock raising, which goes hand in hand with the vegan lifestyle, would also hugely lessen the desert conditions. So countries like Syria and Iraq could once again be prosperous and proud exporters of grain. I pray we won't wait till it's too late to change. Thank you, Mr. Ellis.
Thank you, Supreme Master, for your answer as well. We have one more question from Tony. Let me introduce Tony to you.
Welcome.
Tony Satinder Pal Singh is a senior executive at a top oil and gas firm. He is also the food coordinator for the MEVEG Congress. He coordinated all the lovely lunches and breaks for us as well. Tony,
wow.
Can you ask a question now?
Thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Honorable Supreme Master, buenos dias.
How are you?
Very well, Supreme Master. Thank you very much for a most insightful talk. It's indeed a lot of lessons, a lot of facts that we take back with us. Would like you to share your insights, your views on how a move to a vegetarian diet could actually help sow the seeds for long-term peace in the Middle Eastern region. Thank you.
Yes, we all want that. We all want that. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Singh. Or you prefer me to call you Tony?
Either way is fine, Honorable Master.
All right. For respect, I call you Mr. Singh. But for love, I call you Tony.
Tony is good. Tony is good. No, out of love, please call me Tony.
Oh, for love, I call you Tony. Yes. Thank you for all the food that you provide there for these beautiful people. Yes. Peace starts on our table, Tony. We all know that. And it's simple. Why? Why does the vegan diet help in sowing seeds of peace in the Middle East, you ask? Yes, it's simple. It's just the law of like attracts like. If we save lives, we will have life. Yes. The way a vegan diet can help is because it is the most peaceful action on earth that we can choose. By becoming vegan, the people in the Middle East are putting the power of their actions into their prayer for peace. And God will do the rest. But I have told the UN delegate who came to our gala dinner last night that peace doesn't come just by praying. Everything has a price. Just like in our world, we have negotiation, yes, for anything we want. Peace also even needs negotiations, as you know that. Physically speaking, for example, the peace in Israel, in order to restart the peace process, Israel has been promised many airplanes. Yes, I guess it's protective airplanes as well as billions of dollars, according to the press. Huh? I wasn't there. I cannot tell you. That is from my knowledge. Okay. Now, similarly, we have to negotiate it spiritually. We have to earn peace because we have damaged peace. We have damaged the atmosphere of peace by creating, participating, or inciting wars over these decades. The price of peace, Tony, is very high. I myself gave everything that I have, spiritual points, but I'm still a couple of zillions short. After all these conferences, I have to shut myself in again in a tent and continue to earn more merit in order to give more. And you, all of you out there, please help me by being vegan, by being virtuous, by being benevolent, so that the atmosphere will be more suitable for peace. Apart from the spiritual merit that we have to earn in order to give. Just like money, we have to earn in order to give or to spend. I spend very little concerning money that I earn, as well as spiritual points that I earn. In case I give everything, I tell you honestly, I will not be able to go to heaven. If you go to heaven before me and see me still running around here, the last minute, help me, please. I mean it. Okay, now, you ask me why we have to give spiritual points, for example, to have peace in Israel and Palestine. You will ask me, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I will tell you why, sir. Just like a poor person, he needs money. And in order for him to stand on his feet again, the government gives him some support, or the neighbors give him some money until he gains back his strength to work for his financial stability. Either he will repay you or not repay you. It doesn't matter. So people who are into war, excuse me, forgive me, everybody, they're in depleted status, situation of spiritual points, spiritual merit. Either because they have to take care of their country and decide to go into war for some reason and losing their store of spiritual points. Or either they are in the critical time of shortage of spiritual points, just like we are in the critical time of shortage of water, or sometimes we're short of money. Okay, so the one who has more must give, so that he can change the pattern of his karmic structure. Yes. The karmic structure, the karmic pattern, meaning that whatever you have done in other lifetimes before you came here or in this lifetime will determine your actions, and it will continue further in the same route. If they fall into a certain karmic pattern, then they just stuck there, cannot get out. You see? So they need spiritual fuel power in order to get out of that situation of the structure of the karmic fixed pattern that they are trapped into. You see what I mean? Just like we give money to some people in time of need. The people who are into war are to be pitied, to be prayed for, not to be condemned and criticized. We have to help them. We have to pray for them, not just by word of mouth, but by our spiritual strength and our spiritual merit. We must share with the whole world. And in order to share, we must have first.
Thank you.
Yes, the peace size of Afghanistan and Israel costs zillions of spiritual points to ease. And I call upon all humanity to wake up. Please wake up. Please live the way you are intended to live. You are the children of God. You are the future, the children of the Buddha. We must live befittingly as the royal members. Please be MEVEG. That will earn you enough merit to help the whole world and to restore peace on the planet. If you are virtuous, everything will become virtuous. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Supreme Master.
Thank you, Supreme Master.
Người như miền Thái Dương soi dấu huy hoàng, ta như loài phong lan thu mình yên hương. Người như thuyền qua sông trôi mãi xa bờ, ta theo dòng mưa đông bên đồi lang thang.
All information concerning the scientific evidence of climate change and its solution is in Supreme Master Ching Hai's book, From Crisis to Peace, free for download at crisistopeace.org.
I push for change by conveying the idea of animal liberation. I show the relationship between human and animal species and raise questions about morality, justice, ethics, freedom, and peace. When people see my art, I want them to reflect on the inconsistency between their thoughts, words, and actions. Pascal Salmon, vegan.
Pemirsa yang ramah, kami menghargai kehadiran Anda hari ini untuk Kongres Vegetarian Timur Tengah MEVEG pertama di Kata-Kata Bijak. Silahkan bergabung dengan kami besok untuk bagian 42 dari konferensi yang menginspirasi ini. Berikutnya adalah penerima penghargaan welas asih dunia cemerlang, Catherine Kelleher Vegan, dan penyelamatan ayam di New South Wales. Semoga cahaya ilahi senantiasa menyinari kehangatan dan inspirasi bagi Anda. Amicable viewers, we appreciate your presence today for the first Middle East Vegetarian or MEVEG Congress on Words of Wisdom. Please join us tomorrow for part 42 of this inspiring conference. Coming up next is Shining World Compassion Award recipient Catherine Kelleher, vegan, and the New South Wales Hen Rescue. May divine light shine warmth and inspiration to you always.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.